Each week during this segment, we give each panel member a chance to say what's on their mind. Ken, what's on your mind?
Well, I always beat the personal development drum, probably every other time I get on here. So, personal development. All right, I'm reading a book right now. It's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And it's a really good book, especially if you're in business for yourself, to understand how people purchase things as far as their buying habits, and of course why they make those decisions. And it also really helps you out with becoming a better presenter and getting your information across to others more effectively. So go check out the book. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. It's a great book.
Tyler?
This is something that you, Jim, already touched on earlier in the episode. I'm going to read you some excerpts from the 2016 Republican platform. Any honest agenda for improving health care must start with the repeal of the dishonestly named Affordable Care Act. A Republican president, with the unanimous support of congressional Republicans, will sign Obamacare's repeal. That hasn't quite happened yet. And I understand that it is very, very difficult to formulate an entire healthcare system to replace what we're about to hopefully tear down in Obamacare. But the Republicans have been running on this promise for 7 years. And this is something, in this time, Republicans gained the presidency, they gained the House, they gained the Senate, and they gained a historical number of state legislatures and governor's mansions. If they don't do this, if they don't repeal Obamacare, they're going to lose all of that. And what they need to do, what needs to happen, is a clean repeal bill that sets it out a certain amount of time, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe just before the 2018 election. But the Republicans need to get that repeal underway and then take the time to work on a free market solution to health care that lowers costs for consumers by increasing choice and competition. Jim?
So I want to talk just for a second about social media. And I joined a group that has to do with Hagerstown and its goings-on. And during a visit last week, there was a lady who was thinking of bringing her family back to Hagerstown. She's originally from here, and starting a business. And I see comment after comment of, you can't go out on the streets or you're going to be mugged or raped or be killed or whatever the case may be, and it's the worst place in the world, and this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad. And the problem is there were no facts to back any of that up. And we have a certain percentage of the population, especially on social media, that do nothing but complain. And for me, I would much rather be part of a solution than part of the problem. And if we're scaring away businesses from this community, if we're scaring away citizens from moving to this community, I don't care who our elected officials are, we could have the best people in the world and they're still not going to get anything done. And I spend probably half of my time disagreeing with some of the things that our elected officials do. And I do that in private, and I do that directly with them, and sometimes on the show. But you know what I don't do? I don't go on Facebook in a tirade talking about stuff that I have no facts to back up. Just my opinion. And on that, that's all the time we have for tonight, but we hope you will like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and join us again next week for another visit to the FlipSide.